Today is day 15 of Champions 2023 and it is the lower final. We only have one match today between Evil Geniuses and Loud. Loud was slightly favoured going into this one considering just yesterday they beat Fnatic, but it should be an insane series regardless. You can see the full map video there on screen. EG picked first and chose Ascent as map 1. Of course that means there's not going to be anything too crazy going on for the team comps here on Ascent, just a mirror matchup.
This is such a massive investment of ultimates.
Knife gets the tags. Suppression across the board. Does he have the lineup right? Sadak needs to be pinpoint really. A bit of extra damage will also maybe get it done, but no, doesn't break it. A few seconds remaining. Really softening up players on either side here. Will the site be gained? Will they get access to it with 20 seconds left? Got to make their moves into the site with the spike. He's got it in his hands. Plan. Finally going down here. Needs to be holding this one.
EG have been offered an opportunity by that missed KO nade and now seek to take full advantage of that fact. Jorgamo's in quite an interesting spot here over towards B main. He can still get into a bit of an aggressive angle despite this lockdown.
It won't clear the back of the side as well. Players from EG can still sit there all the way towards the back. It only clears a decent section. If you look at the timing from Jorgamo, could be absolutely everything. Flash play. Oh my god, Sadak! Almost grabbing the two here, and it is about the timing as Spurs! Pure reactions! Into the back though, spam through the wall will not be enough for the box as well, tracking them all the way through Com. Right click into the classic to win the clutch! Attempt straight forwards, but are they going to clear close to the side? Less still tucked, and well, it's all patience being played, ripping them apart. Jorgamo, he barrels through main. Demon One's trapped though, and Aspas has got him right in his sights. One player left to do the most with Jorgamo in a 1v3. Spike is down, time is on his side. A misstep from Loud really that's able to him to get into this one. One kill, collected and traded though. What's the play? EG gonna try and cook something up.
Here goes Ethan.
Yeah. Oh, on the other side of the map. Okay, Sadak going for a flash of his own. What timing gets taken still? Back towards the smoke, watching. Bit messy.
So now where do you go? Do you go towards less on B? Do you try to commit to A? There's 30 seconds.
I don't really have the answer, but I mean, definitely getting the kills. Well, that space was gained. Less. He's making a run towards mid here, just to try and hold this one back. Demon One, he's seeking to also adapt and try and play fluidly. He's brought down. 15 seconds. Where's the spike? It's dropped down right there. Nade close to the corner. Ethan! He's getting away with murder. 10 seconds. To 1v1 and the doors in his face. Obstacles abound. Kawazine, you gotta break it. And Ethan, he's won it out.
He goes for the top.
Unreal. Unreal.
Try and right the wrongs heading into round 23.
Can make all the difference here. Let it fly now, let it loose the util sailing forwards, but the guns, it's all about how they reign supreme. Aspas wants to lead the charge here, trying to resurrect it. Oh, Aspas, he's essentially on an island. He doesn't have help from his team, yet he's still holding them back. Knives out, in charge now. Demon One seek to even it up ever so slightly. EG might be on the cusp of winning the map, but Louder just back into this with a vengeance here. Flicked up onto the box. Aspas, he's low. He's trying to take the fight right to them. Brings him down though. Dart is there, and there is the wallbang damage. All being done. Com. Still with control over towards door. It's a 2v3 though. You have to try and get these Loud players out of the positions they are tucked into these post plant. So hard to remove. Smoke. So awkward, so difficult. Demon One would have to have hit a worldie, but no. But now contacting. No more util being used off of this one. Dart doesn't spot it. Ethan is in real danger.
That's amazing. They know that Ethan's been holding flashes from that position.
Massively so. Jorgamo though. Up close to Dice here. It's really going to start to be swarmed and overwhelmed. How does he get two? Demon One, heavy position, ADS. This could be it. It's a 1v2, Saturday IGL. He's got to pull off a masterclass round. The tap of the spike doesn't force any EG players out to the open. A second stick of it over the top, updraft. Demon One cannot spot him. Knows who one of them is though. Flash buys him some time, buys him some space. Wide swing, wide face, can isolate it. That is it. EG taking map number 1.
Ascent went all the way to overtime, but Evil Geniuses eventually won it 14-12. Demon One was looking at his best here, and despite another standout performance from Less, EG take map 1. Now we're heading to Lotus map 2, which is technically Loud's map pick. They're running a Fade and Omen, while EG have a Sky and Astra.
Yeah, no clean shots, no clean fight. sides, orbs in their face, the decay damage kicking in.
And here comes Les.
It's a 2v3.
They've heard him.
They finally have taken control of Heaven. Les has cleared this one out, but again, time working against him. You can start to hear it tick. It's a wide phase. No way! Demon 1 eviscerates them.
Looking to try and make the play that will win the round. You've got to go for something in a 3v5. You can't just play a standard post plan.
Loud are playing this one safe. Stick together, all four of them grouped up now, starting to run their way through here. Cosmic Divide. Have an obstacle in their face here. And there is that time pressure, honestly. The longer they take, the worse it's going to get for them. Demon
Boostio's found an amazing timing.
Boostio around towards the back. Sadako, he meets him. But there is still that danger there. Got to imagine, Com locking down the connector. One more kill to be found here. Tap onto the diffuser, trying to force out that utility of Demon 1. I believe there was a pull online for him, so that would have dissuaded it, pushed them back and away. Still, the Util's being sent flying on either side, and that ever so slight angle adjustment. They just want to force the fight right to him. Time! All ticking down, half already gained. It's enough. This really could just come down to the ultimates. They're going to let them rip. Yes, they are. Jorgamo, showstopper! Couldn't get around the corner in time. Still, there's the answer. Showstopper again blinded. Dodge out of the way. Boombot, nade, follow it up. Why not? And Aspas still stands his ground. Enough damage dealt.
Incredible!
It's pure friendly fire, but to himself.
What an amazing play by Jorgamo. Just back-to-back rounds. A delight to watch from him. But the squeeze is on Loud here.
Yeah.
Sadak's come to try and plug the gap over by Breakable Door. What's he got, a pit to work with? They need to stay more mobile than that. He can't afford to use it.
In this scenario, when you're essentially a player down in terms of that disadvantage, 2 years, just needed the information. That was the purpose of the ult. He knows that they're still here, sitting towards it. I do like the cooldown by EG to cut noise here, but it hasn't pulled players away. Instead, Loud still have chances to get back into this one. Close to the side. Les is playing inside the orb. They want to spam the corners. The angles! Les! No one's turning! No one's facing! And oh my goodness, it's whiffage all over the bloody place! EG, seconds remaining, seconds to spare. Sadak, another chance for him. Snake bite, ricocheting around to the side. Damage not done. No vulnerability. Ethan is left towards it. It's a 1v1. Sadak, jump spot just narrowly there. No more util. Just has to force the fight, but it comes down to it. The aim duel, the gun play, and he did not expect that. Ethan brings them up to 5. Killjoy players on this map, normally, they're locked down, tethered to the util. He is in such a forward position. Com with the movement, not enough to survive. Demon 1. Okay. A weapon delivery straight away. Here's a Sancho showstopper. What a fundamental. No way! No way! He's broke his ankles, he's done him dirty. And just like this, it's crumbling. It's falling, Kawazine. Got to get some stability into the mix here. Cosmic Divide cuts his way through as well. The choke point ankle, not watched for.
Nice flash.
Lovely flash. Nade on top. Sada can't swing, can't play towards this one. Ethan sticking to defuse, vulnerable up. Half on the defuse already smoked off. Got to push forwards, it's covered. Once more, Util there, fights. They need to be one. The Util's not connecting, and it's a full stick to win.
Lotus was much more one-sided and EG took it 13-4. Demon 1 again had a really good map here, this time on the Astra, and Jorgamo looked great on the raids. Waiting to Pearl for map 3, EG are sticking with the Yoru, while Loud are going back to their Viper Harbor comp.
Util, dash now active for him. Ethan also falling quite low. Flash repeat together, they're kind of body blocking each other. It's a bit awkward. And now starting to make the moves here. It's a great rumble and move all the way through into this connector. They can try and get past the smokes and the util. Everybody collected into the back of Horse. How did Loud get through this one? With great difficulty. Cove, though, drop down at their feet. Still need to deal with Boostio. He's tucked to the side. Nice flash eventually there. But still, there's so many pieces that they haven't recognized. And this Jorgamo weaving in and out. Les returning the fire. 50 seconds. A chance to really put a break and pause into the play. But the spike is really in the middle of nowhere for Loud.
Sadak should be able to recover this one. You can see Ethan poking around, getting information. There's only 35 seconds. The wall is going to be helpful. Sadak could pick this up and try and pivot elsewhere. The spam, he must avoid it.
And a fight one. Yeah, with Les falling there. Aspas close to the corner. So many targets to deal with. Running all around here. Noise faking with the Qs. There's only 20 seconds left. They still haven't dealed But dealt with Ethan, finally. He's removed towards the back of Hall. It's Demon 1 down. And it's crumbling here. Com. He's been so good in the clutch, but can he really do it? Again, shock darts are here to damage. Potentially done. There's one removed and enough for Sadak. Low enough. Com. Oh my, this guy is just unreal. Regroup together here. Ethan. Ult online.
Who's next?
That might make the difference here, but with 30 seconds remaining, he's just trying to ping out these players. Everyone's off site. Be catching any targets. Sees Aspas. Flash and backs away.
Spike planted.
What's the answer now from Loud? High Tide back online. 2 years. Wraps this one all the way across now. One having to expend one of his smokes here. This is just with the Guardian still. It's Rifles running it through here. The crossfire setter's got to be playing off each other. Ethan almost doing enough damage. 20 health to Aspas.
On the flank.
Right from behind. They do not anticipate it. They do not expect it. It is played once more all the way to perfection. Com just does not lose clutches. Crash at his feet. Dart reveals it. What is that? Adjustment of flick was necessary with Ethan being brought down, but again, putting the squeeze onto Sadak. Sadak repositions into the orb. It's a weave in and out play. Demon 1 has to respond, and he does. 2 kills there. Spots the player up the top, but now walking, cutting the noise. Flash in his face, though. Still got the dash. Here's the Reckoning. Lay it down. Stuns abound. Got to win these fights out for it, but it's all down to Demon 1. There's too much to overcome, surely. Snakebite at the feet. The stuns are avoided and dodge. Yes, the plant is down, but every avenue watched, every angle, every chance is going to be shut down, all the way sticking through, and yet nothing to break the cove. A wonderful effort, but it's Loud who find himself up to 11. Potentially, but noise is being made now, all the way up through into the smoke. There's about to be a timing to be taken, and he flashes the peek through this one, over the top. That is disgusting, but he meets his match. In the end, Ethan's there with a consistency to trade. Here's the lockdown now being placed with that space earned. Got to respect this.
There's going to be a lockdown in return. Sadak with one of his own. The question is how EG are going to be able to get the plant off and stop the retake from happening. I thought for a moment there, Sadak was going to get himself in pain.
He was close to the box there. It was a spammable angle. He's brought down. There is no spike.
No plant.
Planted. It's throwing everyone for a bit of a loop here. There are plays to be made. Boostio is going to be caught on the open.
Jorgamo's going to get caught by the alarm bot here. So he can't go for a flank either.
It's absolute chaos.
I mean, look at Boostio's
Into the corner. There's no way he survives here, but he's lurked into his position and nobody's going to clear him. Goes here. What is going on? He's in the spawn, man. He's in the spawn. There's no time left. The 12 seconds is cleared out with a flash play. Loud in control of this one. The spike's still in their hands. 2 years. Grouping up onto the corner. Aspas is here. Revealed. Does he get out of danger, though? Interesting scenario. Smokes to try and help him out. Is everything being cleaned up? Loud. This could be it. The final blow to seal the map. Aspas will not be budged, will not be removed, still holds his ground. Here's a TP, and here to contain Aspas! On the move, making the moves, desperation all the way. Loud are not done yet.
Loud looked much better back on their Viper Harbor team comp and took Pearl 13-8. Les had a great map and was on top of the scoreboard, which should be no surprise by now, and we're heading to split. Looking at the agents here, EG are running the chamber, while Loud have the Killjoy.
It's difficult to keep the vibes up.
Who's the player to bring it back? Stun does not land. Ethan towards the back here. I love that flash as well, but Aspas survives, remains. Boombot at his feet. The reposition of Ethan is quite nice. It's immaculate. Damage is being done here. EG really picking him apart. The game plan to try and force the fight, force the issue. Jorgamo, it's nasty. And he's brought it to the 1v1. But once more, Aspas. Ult in his hand, stun. Not there in time. Did he hear the drop? I don't believe so. There's too much sound obfuscating it. Aspas left wondering. Is he pushed up onto the corner? Is his positioning known? Questions rolling through his head. Here's the showstopper. Time running short, close to the side. Let loose. Pretty added time pressure as long as Demon 1 is alive. I think he's got to stand, pull, so Loud's got to get a move on. Facing the right direction. Shot actually missing here. They're clearing up and cleaning up these players. Pit drop down in the choke point of all places. Kawazine still clean and consistent. Not plan of a heaven, but When it's online, you got to tap this now to try and force this one. Outcome's gone down. That's the pit. And no more util waiting for them. Out towards the open. It needs to be covered. Kawazine next up in line. Demon 1 shut down. Half on the defuse. 2 years. He's got it in time.
As is Kawanzine's actually,
second,
Brent.
they're re-clearing
Kawanzine is
behind
going
him.
for a
Kawazine,
re-clear.
Yeah, re-clearing right behind him.
What?
They've missed each other, not quite. Oh my.
What an incredible read from Kawanzine. That was because the nanoswarms got broken, but the alarm bot didn't. He knew they were backing off.
Geo contacting behind them though. They're trying to make the most of this, at least this instance now. The Cosmic Divide all the way through. Everything relies on this. Boostio. Quick scope to the chest. 2 years no longer standing. And where's the committal now? There's only 20 seconds left. The util, it's either got to be pulled out and it needs to be that committal, but they're not finding any picks right now. They're being choked out. They can't clear Kawazine from that position. Time is taken. Less there. Boostio returns a shot, but 10 seconds are left. There needs to be this plan online.
Those 2 shots from Boostio in this round have been unbelievable. Just quick scoping people around the map. Desperate to keep EG in it, but flashed up. Locked off in garage, almost hit another.
Slightly wide here. All his util is pushing him into unfavorable angles again, unfavorable fights again. Gotta hit this one. Sonic does not expect it. Wrap around from Com, a classic play.
Always.
G staying alive in the map.
Ultimates are so good in post-plant scenarios. Concord coming up ramp. And Kawanzine's done more than enough here. Maintaining control of this area. The spike coming back over to A. Still a lockdown, still a rolling thunder. So many tools and only 30 seconds to deal with them.
They want to fight for this. It's that A-Heaven control as well. Loud, not keen to give this one up. Jorgamo going for the plant. Now it's spammed. It's planned for Heaven right through the smoke. This is it. On the cusp of it all. It's up to them. Demon 1. Gotta land it. Gotta hit it. An extension for it. He's bought a lifeline. Ethan left alone though, but the lockdown is pushing him directly into the corner. Punishment. 2 years out wide. Finishes the fight.
Loud's dominance continued on split as they take it 13-7. Aspas was a monster here on the Rays, dropping 30 kills, and Kawanzine was impressive too, going 5-0 in first engagements. Finally, we come to Bind for map 5. Looking at the agents here, Loud of course running the triple controller once again, and EG are putting Demon 1 back on the chamber.
Go button going to be pressed here for EG. They want to be looking at swarming all the way through. Orbital strike, it's caught them, collected them, the central movement, but out in the air, Jorgamo. He's got no backup. They want to hold it down as well to provide that covering fire. 3 players left standing here for EG.
30 seconds left.
And what can they do? Slow to a crawl, maybe Demon 1. Bit of a miracle here, dropping down. Flash not there, it's a bit of a fake play. Boostio together, collected, down to the wide, and they angle. The plan's gonna be able to go down. 12 seconds remaining, less. Deep on another flank of his own. And it's a 1v2. How have EG managed to make it this? Demon 1. Watching for backside, but who is controlling this one? Boostio falls, and Demon 1 is weak. Playing for the positioning, less! It's good. Kawazine, lucky to be alive. TP through. Ethan, still alive. Still holding it down. Okay, Shower's control is there. So if EG keep control of this, which looks like they are, I mean, the Loud post plan. Try and deal with a couple of these players now starting to walk their way up.
Yeah, they're actually used. I mean, everybody is playing down short, and they don't have post-plant lineups particularly. No Molly, you know, no big ultimates to work with.
Paranoia a bit further forward here. This side is rough. Come! This is more than rough. This is looking like an absolute round win. Determined to make a mark. Grenade. Sailing through over the top. Snake bites at their feet. Vulnerable duck. Flash play into the back of the site. Loud taking a fight straight to them. Full punishment on display. Ethan, too much to overcome.
What a round! What a play! What a mix-up from Loud!
Maybe that is the key to victory for them. Weren't content to just sit back and try and get that plant down. They wanted to take the fight right to him now. Demon 1. He's got the money. Wants to be a hero.
What an incredible round from Loud.
Livu to escape as well. How does this get cleared? It does not. Kawazine, he falls.
Great Brimstone Molly as well coming through from Boostio.
Here we go, showstopper. It's let loose from Aspas. He needs to get value from this one, but it doesn't. It goes wide. No damage done. And Boostio immediately takes back up that space. Smoke's still there. Satchel's forward again, cutting up
The
these
TP.
angles. The TP. The backing away round to the side. Jordan shots are wild, loud. It's crumbling. Up to 2 years, 1v2. 2 years, a 1v1.
He gets out, he has the Molly to try and lock off Ethan as he would go for this, but the Molly's not being invested.
Not being invested. Oh, too late! Ethan!
EG got off to a strong start on Bind and took it 13-8. There weren't any insane individual performances on this map as a whole, but it still was an awesome map to close out the match. For the entire series, Demon 1 had over 100 kills, and another thing worth noting, to me at least, is that StatHack played 5 different agents today. Unfortunately, this means that Loud are eliminated from Champions 2023, they finish in 3rd place, while Evil Geniuses will rematch Paper X in the grand final.